Thanks for joining me. As we're getting more settled here in Datça, we wanted to take advantage of the gorgeous weather that we've been having and get to know more of the areas nearby that we haven't visited before. One of those is Aktur. Aktur is located just off of the main road between Marmaris and Datça, and it's roughly a 20-minute drive from the city of Datça. I suppose you could best describe Aktur as a small community. There's a gate when you arrive, but there's no charge for entry. Upon entering this community, you'll drive under the cover of tall pines with their needles covering the ground. There's a nice camping area located here. However, seeing as how it's now off-season, we ended up seeing parking areas for wintertime storage of campers and boats, and an unexpected sighting was this little herd of donkeys. Wild donkeys are a common sight along the road in the mountains between Marmaris and Datça, but I've never seen any outside of that. But besides the camping, what Aktur is most famous for are its double bays. These two bays are located side by side and each provide crystal clear waters, which is why this place is a well-loved summer destination. We took a little walk around between the two bays and found a surf rental shop that was still open. My husband's been really interested in trying out kayaking, so he wanted to inquire about pricing. For reference, a single kayak was renting for 200 Turkish lira an hour, which is roughly $7 right now, and the double kayak was renting for 400 Turkish lira an hour, about $14. I've kayaked a few times in the past, but I've never rented one before, so you'll have to let me know below if these prices seem reasonable to you. Lining the beach of the Western Bay is a lovely walkway that spans the length of the community, and directly behind you, you'll see the open lawns of the villas that line the walkway. Seeing as how it's now November, I wasn't surprised to see that a lot of the homes were already boarded up for the winter, but there still seemed to be a good portion that were occupied. I'd be interested to know if many of these homes are occupied full-time or if they're primarily used for vacation homes. Let me know if you have any idea. Along the beach, I noticed that there were a few areas with signage warning not to disturb the sand lilies. These sand lilies are really fragile and they're a protected species. There's even the possibility of a fine for destroying them. Aktur is also celebrated as a Blue Flag beach. This award is given to beaches that meet certain criteria in regards to the environment, accessibility, education, and safety. Of course, seeing how this is November now, the beach was unsurprisingly empty, but there were still some umbrellas that were left up. We didn't get a chance to walk the entirety of the Aktur community, but we did see a small grocery store and a sign for the pharmacy, which I'm sure is really handy if you're here. In addition, there were cafes, restaurants, and bars that I saw along the waterfront. However, they seem to be closed for the season. Despite it being November, the temperatures lately have been just perfect, with most days in the high 70s and sunny. So we thought we better take advantage of this weather while it's still around. We brought some sandwiches and our little Frenchie fig with us to enjoy. Per the guards at the front gate, they said that dogs are allowed into Aktur and on the beach, but they're not allowed into the water, and apparently this has something to do with their Blue Flag beach status. The sea was surprisingly warm for this time of year, and we even overheard some ladies nearby commenting on how nice the water has been the last week. I never considered myself much of a beachgoer, but when you have nice, crystal clear seawater like this, how could you not be? Thank you for taking the time to watch this little video of mine. I really appreciate it. And if you'd like to see more from my perspective as an American living in Turkey, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Until next time, thanks!